We acquired a water sports business. We looked at the advertising spend, knew immediately that we could make a very profound effect. Our goal was to double the business and sell within 5 years. However, we achieved that goal in 2.5.
Mike learned that his superpower was buying businesses that needed one thing: his advertising expertise. Now, he regularly buys businesses, scales them, and sells them for a huge profit. How does he do it? And why? This is his story.
Family means everything. Family is the only thing. I think a lot of entrepreneurs you'll meet will say, I want to change the world. For me, I want to change my world, and my world is my family. I don't come from a rich family in terms of dollars. It was very rich in love. My dad, he was a serial entrepreneur. It was just in his DNA. What I got from my dad was he failed several times, and he got up. And so that persistence is something that I really learned. When I was about 12, my father passed away. I have no doubt in my mind that if he were still alive, that he would be a very, very successful entrepreneur. My mom moved us to Orlando, Florida. She's incredible. Like, she really did handle 4 small children under the age of 13 by herself and raised us as well as any mom could. She wasn't working when my father passed away, and so she had to leap into action, and she did anything. She was a real estate agent. She worked at a taco fast food restaurant. She was a mail carrier. I wanted to help make my mom's life easier. I remember the first time I bought my family a meal. I was 14 or 15 years old. I was working at Burger King, and it was a fast food meal, right? But the feeling I got of feeding my family, the fact that I could do it, that I earned it, I provided that for my siblings and my mom, it gave me a motivation that I've never let go from that point forward. When I was 20 to 21 years old, the year 2000, and the internet was starting to really take hold. I was online. I started to see the opportunities there, and so I decided with my younger brother, I said, hey, let's start a business. He was working at U-Haul at the time. I said, do you like that? And he's like, no. He's like, I'm installing trailer hitches. This is not what I want to do with my life. So I said, okay, I'm going to teach you everything I know about online marketing, and we'll start a company together, and you'll run it, and I'll just collect the checks. He was just brilliant. It was a beautiful relationship. He was my best friend. We did everything together. And there was just so much trust between the two of us. We almost shared a brain. So John passed away from cancer when he was 30 years old. He was 9 years younger than me. There's no reason why he should have died before me. And so, especially now, I look back on that time with so much appreciation. I had the affiliate marketing company for 18 years, and I would watch the success that we would bring to our clients. And I thought, why are we doing this for other people? Why can't we apply this knowledge to our own companies? And so I reached out to Quiet Light, and I had a call with Mark and Joe. They told me, Mike, you and your brother have grown this business double over the last 3 years in a row. If you keep this trajectory, this is going to be a life-changing amount of money for you. You should keep this business. I can't believe that these guys who work on commission, the fact that they were willing to tell me the right thing that they thought to do was to hold on to the business and continue to grow it, gave me a profound amount of confidence in Quiet Light. And since that time, I've bought and sold 6 or 7 companies with Quietline. The really appealing thing about buying businesses is they've already have momentum. We acquired a water sports business. It was a terrific business, foundationally sound. We looked at the advertising spend, knew immediately that we can make a very profound effect. Our goal was to double the business and sell within 5 years. However, we achieved that goal in 2.5. We looked at each other and said, do we continue for the 5 years just because that's the number that we set out with, or do we sell the business now? Selling an 8-figure business, it was life-changing. There's no other way other than buying and selling businesses to quintuple money in a 2 to 3 year time span, or no other way that I found. I had spent 20 plus years of my life, 30 years of my life, working towards security, feeling like I'm safe, my family's safe. That was the goal every day. And to receive those funds was a tremendous sense of relief.
Me and Lisa have always talked about building the life you want. And that life that we wanted has always included the freedom to be wherever we wanted to be. And we've always known that Rincon in Puerto Rico is where we wanted to be. My wife knew about it when she was growing up in Puerto Rico. It's a very popular surf town, beach town. It's a different vibe. The people are incredible. It's almost a little jolting at first how nice people are. I've been very fortunate to find incredibly talented, very motivated, intelligent, college-educated people to work with that have an incredible work ethic. Buying and selling these businesses has given us the flexibility to be wherever we wanted to be, and it's an island paradise.
What keeps me coming back to buying businesses, I believe humans inherently are builders. We want to build things. I like taking businesses and growing them. I'm a builder. I don't see a business as risky. I think working for somebody else is risky. I'll be the last person I fire or have to lay off, right? I remember when I was about to buy my first online business. My wife, who I love and is extremely, extremely intelligent and business savvy, she looks at me and says, "Oh, but how do you know there isn't something wrong with the business?" And we came to the conclusion together that every business has a meteor headed for their planet. You would think Yahoo was indestructible in 2000. You would think MySpace was indestructible in 2005, maybe. So if you're walking into a business and you're thinking, this business is perfect, it isn't. Every business has obstacles, constant. You can choose to look at that obstacle, turn around and walk the other way, or maybe try to walk around it. Or you can look at that and say, the obstacle is the way. If I break through this obstacle, I'm creating distance between me and the next competitor, right? They're not willing to go through the lengths that I'm willing to go through to break through this obstacle. All of life is just being attacked. But to struggle is to fight back. And that's what I want to instill in my kids and my nieces and nephews and empower them to help the next generation. I don't want to just change my life. I want to change my family tree. I feel sorry for my wife to deal with my big head when this is all over.